Hello everyone and welcome. Today I have a message for whoever needs to hear this right now. So if you're drawn to this video, this may be for you. As always, take what resonates and always be true to yourself. What do we need to know for the person who's watching this video right now? What do we need to know for the person who's watching this video right now? We have the Hanged Man. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the High Priestess. The Hanged Man. I feel like some of you are coming out of a time where you were self-isolating or maybe not moving forward with some of your goals, because it kind of came out reversed, and that stood out to me. And then we have the Nine of Swords. So there is something here where you have been preoccupied with some concerns, maybe preoccupied with things, worrying about things not working out. Some people could be also facing fears that you know may not come true, like thinking worst case scenario. I'm getting with some of you thinking worst case scenario, because over time, especially if you've had some challenging times, over time you just start to expect things not to be okay, and then your brain just kind of, it's like you program your brain from that, and then it becomes like a natural, it goes into auto drive, and every situation you can flip that into something like worst case scenario, something bad happening from that. So you could be catching yourself doing this, but I feel like you're coming out of a time of either holding yourself back, some self-isolation. You could be also coming out of this, worst case scenario thing, catching yourself and trying to flip that around. And if you're not doing it, and if this reading resonates for you, it's about trying to stop yourself from, when you realize you're doing that, and flipping that around and saying, what are the chances, is this coming from fear? And then trying to reprogram that, sending some love, some light to that. And then we have the Priestess, which is, this is inner knowing. It's also a card of being quiet, and it's a card of intuition as well. So, I was getting something with that, with the intuition thing. So you could be feeling and sensing things intuitively as well, which sometimes when you can sense things like that, it can be a lot. It can be, you could see things that are hard to see. You can feel things that are hard to feel, especially if you're feeling it coming towards you. You could be sensing people's feelings towards you. You could be also just sensing other people's heaviness, like whatever traumatic thing they're going to. You could just be picking up on their energies, like just feeling that, and that can be affecting you as well. So that adds to that worst case scenario thing. That adds to that those thoughts that can make us feel tired, make us feel like self-isolating. It can make you feel like not getting out of bed in the morning and stuff like that, like dragging, heavy energy. The Seven of Cups. I feel like with this, you could be thinking of what you want to do. You're thinking about things that you want to do here. The Seven of Cups is a card of dreaming. It can be a card of illusions. But it can also be a card of choice, making the right choice, being careful with choices here. So, but I feel like with you guys, this could be making those choices that are right for you. There could be some missed opportunities if you were in this Hanged Man, where you were surrendering to stuff and maybe not you know, self-isolating to think about stuff, or just taking some time that you guys needed. Maybe now you're making the choice to go out, but you could also be very picky on who you're choosing to trust, who you're choosing to open up to, and stuff like that. So yeah, taking your time with things, maybe not agreeing so quickly, giving yourself time to think about stuff. We have the Page of Pentacles. There could be an idea of something here that you want to do. This is a card of thinking about doing a hobby, thinking about a new job, thinking about something with work. It could be financial goals, something with security. Oh, so there could be, we have the Lover's card, so there could be something here having to do with security in a relationship. Someone that you care about. This card is also a card that represents choice, the Lover's card as well. So it's about making sure that what you pick when you make a choice, whether it's a person, relationship, that it is you seeing more than what's on the surface. So you could be making choices here, whether it's relationship choices or whether it's career choices. Maybe there's something that you're passionate about and you have to make a choice. It's about making the choice that's better for you long term. So you could be thinking about this. And then we have the World cards. I feel like you guys are ready to take on the world. You're done with having those heavy emotions hold you back, self-isolating and all of that. I feel like you guys are ready to come out of that and do something here. Some of you could be doing things to help others. Some of you could be doing intuitive work and spiritual work, healing work. Some of you could be teachers. I'm getting teachers or teaching people something. But I feel like whatever it is that you guys are, whether it's relationship goals or hobby and career goals, I feel like you guys are ready to take on, you know, the world, you know, with that, and take whatever it is that you want to do and bring it out if you haven't already. And if you have, and if you've taken a little break or whatever, they feel like you guys are ready to get back in. Or maybe some of you are thinking about doing something new, taking that action. If something's been on your mind and you haven't done it yet, this may be the time that you feel like you are ready. So let's see what else is going on. Spiritual message. Aspiration, cherish, and awakening. Aspiration. You see that ladder there? I feel like you guys are on your way to climbing into another thing that you want to do here. There's some healing with that green energy, and then there's the light there. There's creation with that orange, and there's also power with this yellow. So there's a lot here. Healing and creating, and there's also letting go, because the colors remind me of autumn, and that's when the trees shed their leaves, and when that happens, then it makes room for new leaves to grow. So something new is blooming, something new. And then we have cherish, and what I feel like with this is to cherish yourselves, but not only that, whatever it is that you guys are creating, protecting it, cherishing it, giving it love, and holding a positive vision towards that, so that you're sending that positive energy out into the universe. And then we have that awakening. So this card, I feel like when you go through an experience, it changes you. And I feel like whatever you guys learn through that experience, it helps you do whatever you do. It makes you better at that. Like, it helps you do it better. You become a better person. You become more knowledgeable, and it makes you better at whatever it is that you guys are bringing out. So I feel like you guys could be going through an awakening, especially with that, the Hanged Man, when he's upside down, because first he's upside down and then he becomes right side up like this. So something happens, because you see that light on his head. There's an awakening, there's an awareness. So there's something here that you guys are more aware of, have more knowledge of. You guys are ready for something. So I feel like you guys are gonna be bringing this out. So I wish you guys well with your journey, and I thank you for watching.